Yes, let me share with you one of my best quotes I've ever heard. It is from Jacques Rousseau. Sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. He's Jacques Rousseau. He says, you might be successful in everything in life, such as in math, such as in arts, in music, such as being a good pilot, such as being a good doctor, a good lawyer, a good teacher, a good speaker, a good preacher, a good scientist, a good psychologist. You might be known as a good friend or as a good leader, or you might have tons of opportunities and money. But as long as you are not successful in life art, I mean, how to live, how to behave, how to be fair, how to be a really good person, good guy, good girl. As long as you don't put life art, the art of how to live, onto the top of your list, don't wait much help from all these talents you learned, from all these things you have. And yes, we have something to add, something very important than being a good guy or being a good girl. I'm sorry I have to read this part because it has many details and I might not remember all of them. So what should we add in this life art list? We should add some phrases that will prove your real fate. Because you might be thinking that you have a fate, but indeed it might be wrong. If so, you should at first learn how to be really, really faithful. Let's start. Calling the creator with its true name as much as you can. Reminding it to your mind during the day so you can convince it that it is your only one God, that it is your only one creator. And then, as the second, don't forget to call your real prophet with his name after calling your real creator, real God, because you can reach the other items of Iman, I mean faith. You can reach the other items of faith in the list with the help of his faith, his lifestyle, his personality, his way of resisting Satan and Satan minds. Briefly, as long as you don't prove your loyalty to these two creatures, one is the creator Allah and the other one is its prophet Muhammad, you can't be faithful enough to convince your creator Allah. Here I mean you owe to these two creatures. You owe to your creator and then you owe to your prophet because you learn many things, many details, many good ways of how to live, how to behave by these prophets, and the best one, the last and the best one is Prophet Muhammad. So, how are you supposed to call these two creatures to show your loyalty during a day or throughout your life? In which language? At first, you're supposed to call them in the language the Creator's prophet used. I mean, which language did Prophet Muhammad use? He used Arabic. And if you wish, you can call them in your languages as well. You can use the phrase, you can call your God, your God and your Creator and your Prophet in Arabic first or second. And also you can use your own language to convince your own mind, because you have mother tongues. You might be feeling better when you use your own language. I also feel better, and I also feel that I conceive Allah and its system and its prophet better while I am using my own language too. So I try to use both languages, try to say the phrase in both languages, in Arabic and in Turkish, so you can use your own language as well. At first, you are supposed to call them in the language the Creator's prophet used, and if you wish, you can call them in your language as well. Or at least to repeat the meaning of this phrase in your languages, in your mind. Because your mind wants to be convinced, wants to understand what it is saying. So you don't have to use the phrase also in your own language. You can tell it, you can say it in Arabic, but you can think, you can repeat the meaning in your mind with your own language. Yes, let's say the phrase, let's learn the phrase, let's repeat the phrase. It is La ilahe illa Allah, Muhammad Rasul Allah. And at the same time, I remind my mind its meaning. Now, while I'm saying La ilaha illa Allah, I say to my mind, there is no God except the only one God. And then I repeat, Muhammad Rasulullah. And my mind also repeats, Muhammad is its Rasul, or its prophet. Rasul means prophet. Muhammad is its prophet. I say the meanings, not with words, not using words, but using my mind. You don't have to tell this phrase with your own languages. But Allah, the Creator, waits from you to say this phrase in Arabic, mostly, firstly in Arabic. But in your mind, you can use any language for the meaning. To reach the meaning, you can use any language, your own language or your second language. You can use which language you wish. But to say it with your using your mouth, using your sound, using your voice, you have to prove that you really believe. If you use another language and you don't accept Arabic, it won't be a true belief, because Allah made Prophet Muhammad as the last prophet, and he reached that fate with his own language. And so I feel that some power must have been loaded on these words, on these Arabic words. So if we say or if we use these words in Arabic, we will feel the same feelings that Muhammad felt. So please try to use this phrase at first and mostly in Arabic.